Greetings, everyone. It is Shadow Leon 659 once again, and I promised you all that after all those delays and being busy and whatnot, I finally showed my face for the first time. But of course, I say, have been busy doing other things and whatnot. So sorry about that, and so sorry about why you haven't seen my face in quite a long time. Been busy with school and other things. And now I'm just on break right now. So anyway, aside from that, I'm gonna talk today about today's review about the movie I'm reviewing today. Sorry, stuttering a little bit. I'm gonna talk. So the movie I'm gonna talk about today is a movie from my childhood that I freaking loved when I was a kid. And that movie today is none other than the 1995 Casper movie. So, the premise for this movie centers around an afterlife therapist and his daughter who move into an abandoned mansion in order to rid it of supernatural spirits that are haunting it. While there, they eventually meet and befriend a friendly ghost. I love how the cinematography and production values for this film look, especially the way the sets look and the CGI that was used to bring the ghostly trio and Casper to life. I'm so glad that the filmmakers didn't make them look realistic, otherwise this would have been pure nightmare fuel. I also loved how this was the first film to feature a fully CGI character in the lead role of a movie. Brad Silberlin's direction is pretty good, especially when it comes to the camera angles and wide shots of the film. The musical score, composed by the late James Horner, is fantastic and memorable for what it is. The cast members give amazing performances in their respective roles. Christina Ricci, whom you may best know from the first two Addams Family movies as Wednesday Addams, gives a great performance as Kat Harvey, who starts off as a pretty apathetic character and recouping from the loss of her mother before she meets Casper. Speaking of Casper, Casper himself is a likable and friendly protagonist who has a tragic backstory and is a lonesome ghost who just wants a friend. Plus, the chemistry between them is brilliant. Bill Pullman is also great in the role of Dr. James Harvey, Kat's widow's father, who is a ghost therapist interacting with the living and dead and helping them cross into the next dimension while hoping to see his deceased wife again. So wow, it is actually nice to see Bill Pullman in another role, seeing as I best know him as the president from Independence Day, President Whitmore himself. Kathy Morati, sorry if mispronouncing that name, gives an amazing performance as Catherine Christende, who is practically the greedy and treacherous scumbag you just love to hate. It was also nice to see Eric Idle in the role of Odin's Lutzker, and the troublesome ghostly trio are there to crack witty one-liners and ghost puns. I loved how the film goes for a darker and edgier tone while having comedy that doesn't clash with it at all. After all, the darker and edgier tone is well executed because let's be real, Casper in the original cartoons and whatnot was just this light-hearted, sugary, sweet stuff that would just make you bored and uninterested. We even have nice cameo appearances from Dan Aykroyd's Ray Stantz, who has this great one-liner.
Who you gonna call? Someone else.
Bob Nevelo's father Guido, Mel Gibson, and Clint Eastwood, as well as the Crypt Keeper, also do make nice cameo appearances in this movie. It was nice to see all those cameo appearances and whatnot. Overall, Casper 1995 may not is no masterpiece, and it's not exactly one of the greatest movies of all time. And that is what I miss about family movies like this from back in the day, in where, it wasn't gonna win an Oscar or anything, but just a decent time for friends and family to watch, especially for a Halloween month. So anyway, if you're wondering how I'm gonna rate this movie, I'm gonna give the Casper movie an 8 out of 10. So what do you guys think of the Casper movie? Let me know in the comments section below, and thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to subscribe. Channel Leon659 signing out.